Good evening and welcome to SearchAmelia.com and SearchAmelia.tv's evening news broadcast for August the 12th, 2009. I'm Judie Mackie. I have heard for several days now that there's going to be some layoffs at the Ritz-Carlton. Now these are rumors, we don't know the truth about them, but if this is true, what would be behind this? Well, as we all know, tourism is down on Amelia Island, and these large companies that rely on dollars generated directly from tourism would need to cut expenses, and we all know layoffs are certainly one way of accomplishing that. Another local rumor that has been running wild around town is that the Amelia Island Company might be filing for bankruptcy. We've all heard about the Red Quartz Developments Atlanta that was to partner with AIP as their financial salvation, but the deal fell through. In May, the Atlanta Business Chronicle reported that Jack Heelan, president of the Amelia Island Company, said Red Quartz was unable to fund the partnership transaction within Amelia's required time frame, forcing Amelia Island Company to terminate the agreement. Again, this is another business hurting due to the downturn in tourism. Have you heard anything regarding these stories or these rumors that we've been hearing about? Give us a heads up because we'd really like to know if this is fact or fiction. Yulee High School students will have their gay-straight alliance, as was suspected earlier this year when this controversial subject first arose. A federal judge ruled the group is allowed to meet on campus despite the school administrator's argument that the GSA could not meet on school grounds because it violated the school's abstinence-only policy. This is a bold statement of courage for these two young high school students out in Yulee to stand up and put an end to bullying some of their own classmates. There are 3 items of interest in the tropics this evening. First, there is a small low over the southeastern Caribbean Sea. The system has weakened and development is not expected. Next is Tropical Depression number 2 that has maximum sustained winds at nearly 35 miles per hour. Slow strengthening is possible and the depression could become a tropical storm during the next day or two. Finally, there is a vigorous tropical wave, Area 2, between Cape Verde Islands and Africa that is expected to slowly develop as it moves to the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. We're also expecting highs in the upper 80s tomorrow with a good chance of scattered afternoon thunderstorms. So take your umbrella to work, and tomorrow evening it should be in the mid-70s and probably a little bit sticky. Friday night is your opportunity to socialize with fellow actors. The Amelia Community Theater is holding their 2nd annual Actors Night Out on August the 14th at 7 p.m. This is your opportunity to come read for upcoming plays, talk to the directors, talk about set design, costumes, and everything else that goes on to putting on a production in one of our local theaters. Well, that's it this evening on SearchAmelia.com and SearchAmelia.tv's evening news for August the 12th, 2009. I'm Judie Mackie, and we'll see you again real soon. Have a great evening.